wearing glasses. Yes, it's true. I'm actually wearing glasses on camera. And maybe now you can see why I don't normally wear glasses on camera. Or anywhere for that matter, because I hate them. I always wear contacts. But Shannon, our glasses are actually a little bit similar. I thought you looked great in yours. I just don't like how I look. It's like, even my eyebrows look kind of funny. It is actually super hot out, so I'm gonna have to probably go in soon. So Shannon, that kind of answers your question. Humidity and heat definitely affects me. I try to avoid it. Ew. Ew, guys, there's a bug on its back. Look. What do I do? I feel like I can't leave him there. Oh, I'm gonna scream. Are you guys ready to hear me scream? Oh my god, I can't get him to flip. Ew! Okay, now he landed on his back again. He's actually strangely kind of cute. I don't know what to do, guys. Do you guys think he's dying? And that's why he's on his back? I'm seriously crazy. Most people would not be bothering with this. Oh, he looks like me when I get potsy. He's weak. Not much more I can do for him. I was in no condition to save a bug's life. I'm actually having a very lazy day today. I spent most of it talking to Shannon, Gwen, and Leah on Skype. I have been really inactive. But the good news is I had a great day yesterday where I got out a lot and I was more active than I've been in a long time, but it just made me crash terribly. So my doctor says the answer is to add more hydrocortisone. And I don't know, it's kind of confusing and crazy, and wish it wasn't something I had to deal with. Wish my body would just work on its own and I didn't have to take medication to feel normal. It's something I've been struggling with a little bit recently. I've been thinking about the why me's and the how's and the could have beens, and I was thinking the other day, and this just occurred to me, and don't ask why, but it just did. I remembered that when I was 9, I got into a horrible bike accident where I actually was riding my bike with my mom and my sister, who was pushing my little niece in her stroller, and they were walking ahead of me, and I didn't feel well, so I couldn't keep up. So I slammed on the bike pedal to go faster, and when I did that, the force of me doing that actually made it so that I flew over the handlebars of the bike and I landed on the ground face down. My mom and sister initially thought I was joking around and didn't come to see what had happened, and when they came, there was blood everywhere and I had been knocked totally unconscious. So they had to go to somebody's house, and it just so happened that somebody who lived nearby was a doctor, and he came out and he checked me, and there was like 15 minutes where I was disoriented once they did wake me up, and I didn't know what had happened or where I was. And so it was pretty serious, and I got stitches on my chin, and this eye was totally bloodshot and red, so I had to wear a little pirate's thing on my eye, which didn't feel very good in 3rd grade when you kind of want to look cool. After that, things actually changed for me. I went from being in the gifted and talented program at school, which was basically a program for gifted children, to being in the LRC programs, which was for children who needed to learn at a slower pace. So I'm just wondering if maybe that didn't play a part in my dysautonomia. I know it's kind of crazy that I just think about that now, but it's just something that was so far in the past I never really thought about it. Did anything unusual happen to you during your childhood that you think could have been the cause of your dysautonomia? This is going to seem really PMS-y of me, but I am so tired of having to pretend that my day is going better, that I'm doing better just because everybody else wants me to. And it's something that I've been promising myself lately that I won't do in any situation, whether it's a friend or a relative. I don't want to feel like I have to pretend to be anything that I'm not. And I'm so tired of having a bad day where I'm stuck in bed and my blood pressure is low and my heart rate's high and I'm dizzy and I'm wondering if I should go to the hospital, and yet I need to put on a smile and pretend to everybody like it's okay. I'm tired of it, and doing that is enough to make you go crazy, and I refuse to put myself in that situation anymore. So from now on, anybody who knows me in person, if I'm sick, you're gonna know it, and if you don't want to hear about it, then don't talk to me. It's as easy as that, because I have a lot of great people in my life who are really understanding and who support me and the fact that I'm in a situation that I don't choose to be in. And so I'm going to stick with those people and screw the rest, basically. Wow, I think these glasses give me like the power to be mean or something. I should wear them more often. It's like I put on these glasses and I turn into a bitch. And I kind of like that. I'm actually in really good spirits today. I feel like, even though it's so frustrating having to adjust my cortisol doses, I am definitely on the right track. And to have the day I had yesterday was amazing. And all I really did was go shopping and run a bunch of errands, but I was walking so fast my mom couldn't keep up with me, and I felt really good. And of course I crashed later because of that, but I feel like it's just a matter of trial and error, and I'll find the right doses eventually, and I'm excited for when I do. I feel really blessed that I do have such amazing people in my life. Just even talking to Gwen, Leah, and Shannon today on Skype, and I thought to myself, I really am fortunate to have such amazing people in my life, because I really, really do. And to be a part of the Dysautonomia connection has been incredible. And I wanted to remind everybody that on Friday, I think Friday night, there's going to be a chat on the Dysautonomia connection. So you guys should join us if you haven't already signed up. I definitely struggle with heat and humidity, Shannon. That's why I just came in, because it just wears me out. And Gwen, storms, I definitely don't get better during storms. I think your story is really amazing though. I feel like taking a nap. I feel so drained. I can't even focus. Blah. Yeah, I put on makeup. I tried to make an effort today. My effort is done. I am seriously just gonna rest today and take it easy, and tomorrow is a better day. But Leah, I loved what you did with the potsy numbers, the potsy scale. I think that was an incredible idea. It's such a great way to communicate how you're feeling without feeling like you're complaining, without having to explain everything. That gets so frustrating. There's another good question. When you guys are feeling really tired and potsy, and your blood pressure is low, and I kind of asked this before, do you have trouble just expressing your emotions? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking very monotone when I get potsy, and I hate that, because normally I'm a very expressive person, theatric even. But right now I just feel like I don't really have the energy or strength to talk with much enthusiasm, even though I'm actually very happy, but you wouldn't know it. Love your little sunflowers. I think they're so cute. I loved everybody's crazy hairdos, except Shannon, you owe me one, and so do you, Paige. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna wrap up here. Have a better video next week, I promise. I love you guys. Leah, your dog is absolutely adorable. I know you say he bites and he can be mean, but he looks like the perfect angel. He's a fluff head. He needs a haircut. His hair grows really fast. But I fell asleep yesterday around 5 o'clock when I was in bed, and I was really, really sick. I barely had the strength to let poor Ginley out and feed him, but I managed to do that, and then I got in bed, and Ginley actually jumped up onto my bed sometime while I was sleeping, and when I woke up, this is how his face was. Like, I was laying flat. I don't know if I can reenact this, but I was laying flat, and he was laying like half on me, his body, and his face was this close to my face where our noses were touching, and his beard was practically in my mouth, and his eyes were open and they were staring right into mine. Like, imagine waking up to this. I see these little beady eyes staring right at me. It made my night.